Hi guys, it's Iris. Video number 3 this week. Holy moly, what is going on with me? I guess I have free time now, so I'm gonna film a lot more videos. Let's hope, at least, because I would like to film more videos. So let me just go ahead and jump into why I'm filming this video, or exactly what this video is going to be about. I think I have decided that instead of doing reviews on my Ipsy bag products, I'm just going to go ahead and do a first impression for you guys instead of using the products, unbagging them, and then using them for a couple of weeks and then giving you guys a review and or telling you whether or not they are my monthly favorites or not. So let me just go ahead and jump into this here. I'm only using 3 products tonight. And the reason for that is because one product was a nail polish, and it is on my toes right now. It was on my hands, but I didn't like it. I thought it was going to be a pink shade. It actually turns out to be much more of like a classic red once it's on your nails and it dries, which I'm not real big on red nail polish. I mean, except during Christmas, that's like the only time that I'm cool with red nail polish. Most of the rest of the time, I prefer something bolder than just a classic red nail. Not that there's anything wrong with a classic red nail, it's gorgeous, but it's not something that I dig. So the other product that I am not using tonight is a charcoal mask. I've not used it yet. I will probably use it after I wash all this crud off of my face, because it is like 9:30 at night. Why am I putting makeup on at 9:30 at night? I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wash this off as soon as I'm done with this video. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know I'm going to be using the Meet Matrimony matte eyeshadow from the Balm Cosmetics in the shade Matte Kumar. It's this nice little terracotta color. I have been dying to use this and I have not tried it yet. So first impression, this is my very first time using it. I swear to God, the 3 new products that I'm using tonight I have never used. Well, except this. I did try this one on and it's not bad, but you guys know I don't really like a nude lip, but this is kind of a pinky nude, so it's not bad. The other one I'm going to use tonight is my Crown Cosmetics 3-toned blush, I think. I don't think it's a bronzer. I think it's a blush. If it's a bronzer, it certainly is pink. So yeah, I'm going to be using it as a blush tonight because I think that's what it's supposed to be, but if not, I don't care, it's going on my cheeks. The other products I'm going to be using tonight are not from June's Glam bag. They are just some other random products that I've pulled out that I want to use with it. My Wet n Wild Color Icon in Sugar, which is just a white eyeshadow. My Bobbi Brown Cosmetics eyeshadow in the shade Khaki, which will more than likely just be my bottom lash liner there, because this is what I use every day on my bottom lash line. Kind of smoke it out a little bit. I don't like a bold black under eyeliner anymore. I just don't like it. And the main shade that I'm going to be using tonight is from Vermona Cosmetics. It is the shade Clover. This I think I got in my March Ipsy bag. I use this consistently every week, like 2 or 3 times a week. I have yet to hit pan on this thing. So I'm quite impressed with the amount of product that I got in this, and I love this color. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Still know nothing about the company, but yeah, I love this color. So I'm using that tonight. I may possibly also be using this City Color Highlight Trio, which I also got, I think, in my March Glam bag. And I think when I filmed that video, I said Highlight Trio and then said something about, I don't know which color is my contour shade. Well, none of them, you dummy. It's a highlight palette. They're all highlighters. So yeah, I've been using it a lot lately though. I thought I had gotten rid of it, but I found it a couple of weeks ago and I've been using the poo out of this thing. I love a highlight now. I finally figured out how to highlight my face properly, or how I think it looks good. So I'm really good with highlighter now. I really like it. I may also possibly be using my NYC Sun and Bronze bronzing powder. This is the shade 706 Hampton's Radiance. I love this bronzer. I'm usually not really one that's real big on bronzer either, and I just bought this on a whim one day, and I love this stuff. I love it, love it, love it. It doesn't have too much shimmer. It's not too dark. It's like just perfect for my skin tone. I love this bronzer. So I've got that, and then in the event I have to fix anything and need some powder, I'm going to be using my Airspun powder. This is just the translucent powder, extra coverage. So there's that. Actually, I'm feeling a little greasy, so I am going to go ahead, and I did already use my concealer and my foundation and did my brows already. And I already set it with powder, but I'm feeling a little greasy, so I'm going to just buff some more powder in because I'm feeling a little bit oily. You guys let me know if, I know this is like only my second tutorial, and it's not even really a tutorial, it's really a first impression, but you guys let me know if you want to see me do more makeup videos. I've told you guys before, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a normal, everyday person that enjoys makeup. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some more of that, because I'm really digging doing these videos. And let me know like what kind of stuff you want to see me do. Like if you want to see me do like some crazy eye stuff, or you know, just my normal routine, I'll do anything. Do anything for you. And I'm sorry, you guys know I get hoarse when I talk too much. Okay, so I do think I want to go ahead and bronze a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and go in with our NYC Sun and Bronze using my e.l.f. Cosmetics angled blush brush. I think it's the blush brush. I don't think it's the contour brush. Anyway, it's an angled brush. I'm just going to buff a little bit of that there. Tap a little bit of excess off. I usually, you see where I just kind of like dab right there by my temple, and then I try to work it in a little bit. I try not to get too far down because I don't want to look like, you know, like I've got a 5 o'clock shadow. Like, who wants that? And I know you're not supposed to, but I like to dust a little bit right there on my nose. I don't know, I'm old school. I used to just use blush all over, you know, the cheeks, and dot a little bit on the nose, and then all across the forehead. That's what we used to do back in the day. But yeah, that's like apparently frowned upon now. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to contour your nose. I ain't contouring my nose. Not down with all that. But I do go right up to the corner of my forehead. Watching me do this on the monitor is not really working for me. But also, the lighting that I'm using right now is not really working for me either. Like, I've got too much of a shadow in front of me. Okay. Woo! I dropped my mirror. Okay, so there is my bronzer. I'm good with that. Okay, first impression. Let us go in with this Crown Cosmetics blush and see how pigmented we can make this. And there is like zero pigment to this stuff. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at filming these videos because I'm always like right up in the way and you can't see me. But really, there's like no pigment to this stuff at all. like the teeniest, tiniest bit of pink. Not nearly as pigmented as I like my blush to be. Like if I weren't on camera, it might be okay. Sorry if you heard that. There was a lot of shimmer in it though, and I'm not real sure I want to put a highlighter over that. Okay, so first impressions of this is, I don't know, it doesn't really have a whole lot of pigment. I mean, it does build fairly well, and you can get some color, you know, after you build a little bit. But just like with one dip into it, not so much. So, I mean, I'll use it, but I'm probably not, this is probably not a product I would ever purchase, because it's just not, it's not my cup of tea. I like a bold blush. I like a lot of color on my face. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into eyes. Actually, since that is like so non-existent, I do think I want to put a little bit of highlight. And I'm using this, not the one right in the middle, not the lightest shade, but this one right next to it. It's kind of like a champagne color. I like never use this one. It's like a yellow tone gold highlight. I don't like that one. I typically use the lightest shade or the one next to it. I'm gonna go ahead with this. I use the champagne color one more than any of them. But this is where I put my highlighter. Right there underneath my eye. That's like the teeniest, tiniest spot. I don't know. I see a lot of like Instagram pictures or people doing videos where like it is all under here, and like, I don't know, they have enough space between their cheek and their eye that they can, I don't know, but it doesn't work on me. The way that I see other people do it doesn't work for me. So this is the way that I have started doing it that makes it look good for me. And then I'm going to do a little bit on my Cupid's bow. That's supposed to make you look really good in like when you take pictures, like flash pictures. I don't know, I don't take a lot of flash pictures, but I do like the definition that it gives to my Cupid's bow. So I'm going to just do a little dot right there on the tip of my nose where, you know, typically you'd not want to be shiny, but for the sake of what we're doing, tip of my nose. So there is my contour that has nothing to do really with this video. The blush that I'm not quite so crazy about that came in my June Ipsy, and my highlight. So we are done with that portion. Let's go ahead and jump into the eyebrows. So I think I have decided I'm going to use the Vermona Clover on my lid and use the Matte Kumar in my crease. I swatched it earlier. They look really good together. You can't really see it anymore, but they looked really good together when I swatched them. So let's see if they're gonna look good together when I put them on my eyeballs. I don't know if I want to do my all over color first or if I want to do my crease first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the way I typically do it and put my lid color on first. This does, you can cake like a lot of product on here, but I've not ever noticed like a whole lot of fallout with it, so that's good because I don't like fallout. My mirror is dirty. Hold on. I made the mistake of leaving my mirror out here on my desk, and it has had little fingers all over it for like a couple of months. So pardon me while I clean those off. Okay. Oh look, I can see myself now. Wow, that made a difference. I can see everything I couldn't see a minute ago. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go all over. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good spot for lighting. I wonder if I can move my light a little closer or if that's gonna mess with my shadows. Hold on just one second. I feel like there's like a halo right here next to my face now. But I can see myself much better now. I'll move it away from me in a minute. Just while I'm doing this part, I'm gonna keep the light right next to me. Just then I did get a little bit of fallout from this clover, but it didn't stick to me, so we're good. I'm gonna pack on a little bit more of it because I really want that color to show up with that matte Kumar. So clover all over the lid. Did I bring my fluffy brush? I did not. There's some of that highlight some of that fallout away. I'm gonna move the light away in just a second so you guys can see the color a little bit better. Okay, sorry. It's harder to move the light back than it is to move it forward because once again my lighting setup is like totally ghetto. I have a stool, I have a bar stool with an empty diaper box and then my lamp on top of that. And the diaper box is not really sitting sturdy on the stool, so like I'm waiting for everything to topple over like any second. I really need to invest in one of those ring lights that I keep seeing everybody using on YouTube these days. Like everybody is reviewing that thing. Like I saw Graveyard Girl review it first, and then Leanne says, and then Nikki Tutorials just did an Instagram. Like literally just a few, like, well maybe a couple hours ago. She just did an Instagram about that ring light. I really want one, but it's like 40 bucks and I ain't got that kind of money right now. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe my husband will be more inclined to buy me a $40 light for my phone rather than buy me a new camera. We'll see. Send your friends to subscribe to my channel so that I can get a ring light. Yeah. Because you guys remember he said that if I get 500 followers, he'll buy me a new camera. I don't know if he's still, I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm sorry you guys are not really going to be able to see me do most of this. But I'm going to go in and do my matte Kumar now, just in my crease. And if you guys can see, when I do my crease, I just dot a little bit of the color so that I have something to work in. Because I am deathly afraid of getting like way too much color. Like that. But I don't want to work like a whole lot of color into my crease because I like it to kind of be a little bit smoky and not quite as dark. get that off, and now I'm gonna work it in. I actually really like that. I really like that together. Okay. You guys might remember when I was unboxing this, my June Glam bag, and I was telling you guys about this Matte Kumar. It reminds me, it looks to me like something that Manny MUA would use on his eyes, because I swear to you, every time I see him in a video or I see an Instagram post from him, he has always got like this beautiful rosy terracotta color in his crease, like every time I see it, and it's so pretty. And I'm like, where do you find that shade? And then I got my Matte Kumar and I'm like, oh my god, that is exactly what he uses. It's gotta be, or at least something close to it. So it's along that shade, but I really dig this together. Really, really like it. But I feel like I've got more color on this side, which is weird because I packed on more color on this side. Let me see if I can even it out a little bit. Am I holding my mouth open? I don't even notice. Like I just thought about that. Is my mouth open the whole time that I'm doing this? Like the weird things that I think about when I'm doing my makeup. Yeah, I really like that together. I do think I'm maybe going to put a little bit of this white in the inside of... I mean, it's definitely what I'm going to use under my brow bone here. Because anytime I do anything other than a nude eye, I like to use white under my brow bone. I don't know why. That's what I like to use on my brow bone. But when I'm doing like a nude natural brown tones on my eyes, I always use like a cream shade. But I don't know. I prefer the white. I really do. I don't know. When you're putting color on, I feel like it makes the color pop so much more. See, like, can you see how much more dynamic that is with the white on my brow bone than it is like if I use like just a natural like skin tone shade? I think that's why I like it. It looks so much more dramatic, and I really like a dramatic eye. And now that I get to stay home, I can do my makeup however I want to. I don't have to be constricted by people telling me that I can't wear dramatic makeup to work. I can do whatever I want all day long, every single day. And oddly enough, I have not worn makeup a single day since I have been home, which is not entirely true. I did put makeup on today, but it didn't last very long, and I was really just playing. I didn't really do my makeup to do it. I was just kind of playing with some stuff. I used my my Color Icon glitter single in like the silver white iridescent shade. I still don't like it. What I had done with it today is I put it on my lid, and then I set it with my white Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow. I set it with that, and you could still see the glitter very, very well, but it doesn't set. It still does not set. I cannot figure out how to get that stuff to set, and I hate it because it creases so bad. But anyway, I did that, And then I took out my colored NYX Cosmetics, my Vivid Brights liquid liners, and I did like a rainbow liner. It looked pretty cool. Then I went out in public like that, and like, because the glitter creases so bad, like all of the liner on this eye was gone and like stuck to my crease, and all of this liner was still completely intact. So I don't really don't like that stuff, man. Really don't like it. I'm just putting a little bit of white just like right there. I really wish I had brought my white pencil out here now, because I want to do white in my waterline now. Oh well. I didn't bring it, so I'm not going to do it now. Ow. I got too close to the inner corner of my eyeball, and that burns. Have you ever done that? Like right there where your tear duct is, where it's supposed to be really wet. Have you ever gotten like too close and then like it dries it out really bad, like really quick? Oh, it hurts so bad. Ah, sorry, I had like a clump sitting right there on it too, and I could not get it off. Okay, so my first impressions of that Matte Kumar, I really like it. I really, really, really like it. Really, really like it, and I really like it with that clover. I dig that. That is cool. Okay. So there is that. I do feel like I need to do some liner very quickly, and wouldn't you know it, I didn't bring my mascara out here. How dumb am I? Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some eyeliner on my top lash. I don't know if I want to do a wing or not. I never know if I want to do a wing. I just always end up doing like a normal line and then figuring it out later. I tend to just let my hands decide what I'm going to do, because sometimes I'm very light-handed with my eyeliner, and I can do a nice thin line. And then other times, like I can try so hard to be light-handed with my liner, and I get really heavy-handed, and I make like the biggest, boldest line I've ever made in my life without intending to do it. Every single time. And since I just inadvertently slipped on the outside of my eye, I think now I'm going to have to do a wing. I don't think I'm going to do a bold wing though. I think I'm just going to try to do like the teeniest, tiniest, like little bitty wing. I prefer like the small wings to the big dramatic wings. I don't think the big ones look good on my eyes. And that is not what I intended to do. I ended up having to do like a sweepy one. I don't know if you can really see it, but see, yeah, I like the little bitty small ones. I think they just suit me better. Okay. Is anybody else ever like super hyper aware of their eye movement when they're putting on their eyeliner? Like if I'm not paying attention, I'll end up blinking, and then like it'll go everywhere. Like it'll be like literally all over my eye. I hate when I do that. And then like I'll do that one time, and then like for like 2 months I am like so aware and so careful like not to blink or anything. This is one of those times because I've done it recently, so now I'm like, oh, don't blink, don't move, don't breathe. Sorry, I just got really quiet here. And I can always get one wing like absolutely perfect, and the next one I'm like, ugh, I can't even get it to do anything. Okay. That's gonna have to be good enough for right now. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Let me do a little bit of some bungee liner underneath, and then we will pop on some of this gloss, and we will be done. And you guys can let me know what you think. I really wish I had my mascara out here. Actually, I might have some in one of these bags next to me. So it just so happened that both of my purses are next to me, and I have like my makeup that I use every single day is on my vanity, and like the rest of it is in my 2 purses. Like I don't know why. I guess I like to have backup in case. But I've never had to use it. Like I've never had an instance where I needed to have it. Like I don't get dressed at the gym. I don't have any reason to carry makeup in my purse. Like I don't reapply during the day, so it doesn't matter. There's no reason for me to have it. I think I started carrying it all when I was working at the spa and we were doing so much training, and I was ended up getting facials like every other day. It would never fail. I would spend like I'd spend like an hour on my makeup in the morning, and then I get to work and my boss would be like, hey, you want a facial today? And I'd be like, I do, but do you know how much time I just spent on this? The sacrifices we make. Okay. Pardon me one moment. I'm going to see if I have any ooh, I found setting spray, and that is all in this bag. Really quick, I think I showed you guys this, but I'm in love with this. I got this at the Dollar Tree. This is the Forever brand, Love Forever Body Splash. And I swear to you, this is a dupe for Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. I love this stuff. I like this better than Love Spell. Like, oh. And now that I've got it out, it just, oh my god, it smells so much better. Love it! And it was only $1. Even better. I don't think this is it. Nope. Do not inhale after applying perfume. That is a bad idea. Why would it be right here? Yeah, it's in that bag. It's in my actual purse, not my big purse. So this is a sample of some Smashbox X-rated mascara that I think I got in, I think I got it at Ulta. I think this was one of my freebies for spending like a butt ton of money in there one day. And I don't really like it that much. It's really wet. You know what? No, I think I got this in an Ipsy. I think I got this in a Glam bag because I remember reviewing this. And I think the only time you can review things at Ulta is if you purchase them. And I remember reviewing this. So I think I did get it in a Glam bag. It's really, really wet. A really, really wet formula. And I don't like it. And you see how clumpy it gets on the brush. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Speaking of clumps, let me get these eyeliner clumps off of my lashes so that I can attempt to get that clumpy mascara on there better. Okay. Pardon. So I think this has actually kind of dried out a little bit because it's not as wet as it was the first time I used it. But it did get a little bit clumpy over on these lashes. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I guess maybe because it's been open now, maybe it's dried out a little bit. But yeah, it wasn't bad this time. It's still not my favorite. I wondered what this blush was. That's my Ulta blush in the shade Girly that I was using like all the time. I wondered where that went to. What else do I have in here? All of my Urban Decay eyeliners are in my purse. I was looking for those earlier. Okay. Anyway, you guys are not here to watch me go through my makeup bag. You're here to watch me do my makeup. Okay, so I'll go ahead, since I found this, I'll use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray, which I'm pretty sure is just pure alcohol. Whew. But refreshing nonetheless. Oh, that actually felt really good. I mean, it feels good, I just don't think it sets very well. Like, this will be wet on my face for, like, I promise you, another 20 minutes. It takes forever to dry. But luckily I am sitting at my desk, so there are bills that I can fan myself with and try to dry it really quickly. Okay, so that's fairly dry. Let's go ahead and pop on this gloss. I thought this was supposed to be a liquid lipstick, and it's not. And I have picked up so many products lately that I swore were supposed to be liquid lipsticks or lip stains that have just turned out to be glosses. I am so mad because I want to use a liquid lipstick so bad, but I think I've decided that excuse me, that what I'm going to do is purchase some of the NYX Cosmetics Liquid Suede, because I'm pretty sure that that's going to be more along the lines of what I want. I want some of that Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick, but I can't make myself pay like 25 bucks for a lip product. I can't do it. I cannot do it. And the shade, the Bella, that shade, in love with that color. I swatched it one day when I was in Ulta. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. But I'm not paying $25 for it. I'm just not going to do it. So, the NYX is like $6.99, something like that. I'm okay with paying that for it. Like, even that Fergie that I got at Dollar Tree that I swore was supposed to be a lip stain, it's just a gloss. It doesn't stain my lips at all. Like, it comes off. There is no color left over when it comes off. So it's not a stain. Or my lips would be stained. And this, also, just a gloss. Just a nude gloss. And I feel like without color on my lips, I don't feel like I've got any color to my face. So I really don't like that. And now my face is itchy. I think it's because of that setting spray. Okay. Let me see if I've got a lip liner or anything that I can pop a little bit of color onto my lips with, because this is just not working for me. Ugh. No liners. No lip liners. I have like a billion lipsticks, but no lip liner. No lip liner. Red? No, no red. Nah, we'll just go with it. So my impression of this lip gloss, because that's what it is not a lip stain, not a liquid lipstick. It does not dry matte. In fact, it never dries. It is a gloss. I do not like glosses. I feel like when I wear glosses, the rest of my face feels oily, and I just don't like that. I don't like that feeling. So, not a big fan of the gloss. In fact, I want to take it off so bad right now. But you guys, let me know. What do you think about the products? I used the Matte Kumar, the Balm Cosmetics Matte Kumar eyeshadow in my crease. I used the Crown Cosmetics 3-tone blush on my cheeks, and the Be a Bombshell Pout Potion in Secret on my lips. I feel like all of it is probably very nude, well, except the Matte Kumar. It is very, very pigmented, but the rest of my face, I just feel like it's a very nude, kind of blah type deal. Like I said, I like a much brighter, bolder blush than what this is. And like, I feel like I don't have any makeup on. Like, looking at myself in the monitor, I feel like I'm not wearing anything except like some eye makeup. So, yeah. Am I impressed with any of it? Really, the only one that I'm impressed with is that Matte Kumar. That's really the only thing that I liked out of all of it. Even the nail polish that I got in my June Glam bag, I really didn't like that much, because like I said, I thought it was going to be a pink, because in the bottle it looks pink, and then once you put it on, it dries to like this very much a classic red color, and it's just not what I thought I was getting. So I don't know. I'm gonna wash this stuff off and try my charcoal mask and let you guys know what I think of that. It does have sea salt in it from what I understand, so I'm not really excited about putting anything with salt on my face because I have sensitive skin and I'm afraid it's probably going to burn me. But I'm going to try it. I will let you guys know how I like that. You guys let me know if you liked this video, if you liked seeing me use the products instead of just reviewing them. I feel like I can back up what I'm saying a lot better if you guys actually see me using it. So let me guys know, how many times have I said that? Let me know if you guys liked this video the way that I did the review, or if you'd rather just hear me talk about it. Nonetheless, if you have not already and you would like to see more videos from me and know when I upload them, go ahead and hit that big beautiful red subscribe button down below. Show me some love, give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know if you like what you're seeing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!